Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to this very quick lesson, hopefully very quick anyway, on how to get a good clean sound from your hammer-on technique. So there's just a couple of things that I come across quite a lot in my teaching that kind of hinder people a little bit in terms of achieving a good strong sound from their hammer-on. So let's just take a look at that now. So there's just a couple of things that I want to point out with regards to good hammer-on technique. The first of those is to make sure that you land on the fingertips and not the flats of the fingers. If you land on the flat of the finger, you're more often than not going to end up with quite a soft sound, and it requires a lot more effort to really get a good strong note from the flat of the finger, because you're landing on the softest part of the finger basically. So if I do a couple of hammer-ons here from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret on the D string, if I use the flat of my finger, I'll get that sort of sound. If I switch to the fingertip, and if you're accurate enough, now I'm not using any more force there than I was for the flat of the finger, but you can tell the difference straight away. It's a much cleaner sound compared to that. Now the other thing, and this, your hand posture can affect this quite a lot, but basically what we want to avoid is any sort of sideways movement by the finger that's hammering on. Now this is something that I see in beginners quite a lot, where the hand position thing isn't quite there yet, and things are still a bit of a stretch. So what will often happen is a beginner might start from here, for example, to do the same hammer on, and the fingers will be bunched up over here. So the 3rd finger tends to be floating somewhere around the 4th fret, when what we want to do is hammer on at the 5th fret. So then, as well as having to come down accurately and land on that fingertip, you're also having to move across at the same time. So from the player's perspective, you're coming across in like sort of a diagonal line. Now that's really difficult to remain accurate with. There's too many variables there. Basically, you're going to land above the note, you're going to land below, you're going to land a little bit shallow in the fret, therefore you'll have a bit of a buzz. So as much as you can, try to avoid that scenario where you're having to move sideways whilst hammering on as well. The best way to practice that is to set yourself up before you practice your hammer-ons. Now that's not always easy to do if you're practicing your hammer-ons within a piece or something like that. But if you're just practicing hammer-ons on their own, you might want to do this maybe within the pentatonic scale or something like that. But say we're doing that same hammer-on, start with both fingers in place first, and then remove the 3rd finger in this case, so the one that's hammering on, but don't allow it to come backwards like this. Just lift it off so that it's still poised, just to come straight back down for the hammer-on. And then practice like that. And then you can obviously take that throughout the scale that you're playing, whatever that is. But as I said, if you're starting from this position, you're at immediate disadvantage. Okay guys, I hope that helps. As with anything technique wise, it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of patience on your end to really get that right and get that nailed down. So stay patient, keep working, I'm sure you'll do it. If you require any further advice or anything like that, feel free to shoot me a message either on here or on the Facebook page or anything like that. Alternatively, if you're interested in Skype lessons, visit the website. That's www.wmguitartuition.co.uk. Give me a shout there, okay? In the meantime, good luck with everything, and I'll see you next time.